Today I want to show you something truly special. In the silent darkness of the deep sea, we encounter a creature whose red lips, flat body, and slow steps across the ocean floor make it appear so strange that it is hard to believe it is real and not from another world. A fish that does not swim, but walks. With fin-like legs, this unusual animal places careful steps into the blackness, moving slowly and deliberately through a realm of pressure, cold and complete silence that exists only for the most extraordinary beings, and whose secrets almost no human has ever witnessed. A mystery glowing in the dark. Its bright red mouth shines like a mark in the deep. Its body looks almost unreal, and many people believe this creature to be imaginary, even though it is real and reveals how mysterious and unfathomable the deep sea truly remains. This strange deep-sea creature has skin so rough and resilient that it withstands the enormous pressure of the Galapagos depths, and the tiny structures on its surface act like fine sensors that detect every movement in the water, allowing it to sense approaching animals even in total darkness, which is essential in a world without light. Its leg-like fins are so precisely controlled that this otherworldly being can place careful steps even on uneven ground, while the heavy calcium plates inside keep its body anchored like a stone. And this combination of weight, stability, and cautious motion makes it one of the most unusual hunters of the deep sea. This unusual being has an internal pressure system so uniquely structured that certain organs have been heavily reduced to save energy, while other parts of its body have become more resilient, allowing it to survive in regions where oxygen levels are extremely low and many other animals would fail, showing how precisely evolution has adapted this creature to darkness. Its eyes contain a delicate layer capable of amplifying even the smallest traces of light, enabling this strange deep-sea inhabitant to detect tiny reflections produced by passing small animals. And this ability gives a form of residual vision in a world without sunlight, providing a crucial advantage and making its behavior particularly fascinating to researchers. This unusual being has an internal structure so focused on conserving energy that its metabolism works extremely slowly, allowing it to endure long periods of complete stillness, while the reduced organs inside show how precisely evolution has adapted this creature to an environment where food is scarce and every unnecessary gram of energy can decide between life and death. Its eyes contain a delicate layer capable of amplifying even the faintest traces of light, enabling this strange deep-sea inhabitant to detect tiny reflections produced by passing small animals. And this ability gives a crucial advantage in a world without sunlight because it perceives movements that remain invisible to other creatures of the depths. This strange deep-sea creature has tiny sensory channels along its body that detect even the slightest pressure changes in the water, allowing it to sense the movement of other animals long before they become visible, giving it an advantage in complete darkness of the depths that many other inhabitants lack. Its movement may appear slow, yet the leg-like fins allow precise directional shifts while the heavy body remains stable on the seafloor. And this combination of careful motion and perfect grounding makes it a hunter that patiently waits until the right moment arrives to strike. This unusual deep-sea creature contains tiny calcium structures inside its body that act like small weights and keep it stable on the ocean floor, while its reduced metabolism allows it to survive with very little energy, which is essential in an environment where food is scarce and every unnecessary loss of strength can become dangerous. Its hunting method relies on absolute patience, as this otherworldly being often remains motionless for minutes and moves only the small lure on its forehead to attract curious small animals. And only at the last moment does it use a strong suction to pull the prey in, a technique that shows how effective slow hunters can be in darkness. In this high-pressure environment, the deep-sea inhabitant uses a network of tiny sensory channels that detect even the slightest movements in the water, allowing it to sense changes around it long before any other animal becomes aware, giving it a decisive advantage in complete darkness. With its unusually heavy body, it remains firmly anchored to the ground while the leg-like fins allow precise small steps, and this blend of weight, control, and patient motion makes a hunter that reacts only when the perfect opportunity appears before it. During the mating season, this deep-sea creature releases faint chemical signals into the water that can only be detected by members of its own species, because the substances spread very little and prevent larger predators from noticing, allowing it to find a partner without exposing itself to danger. When a female responds, they approach each other extremely slowly, and instead of direct contact, they first circle one another carefully until the signals match, because in this hostile depth, every mating is precise, almost silent process that only succeeds when both animals react in perfect synchrony. When a predator approaches, this deep-sea creature remains completely motionless, because its matte skin makes it almost invisible in the darkness, and even larger hunters barely notice it, giving it the crucial seconds needed to avoid detection. Only when the threat moves away does it continue its slow steps, since any sudden motion would create pressure waves that instantly reveal its position, and this is why its survival depends on such patient and controlled reactions. Under the enormous water pressure of these depths, this creature remains stable, because its inner body is supported by firm yet slightly flexible structures that distribute the force evenly and prevent individual regions from being overloaded, allowing it to survive in areas where other animals would be crushed. In addition, its cavities contain very little gas or are completely filled with tissue, so no delicate air pockets can form that will compress under pressure, and this combination of pressure-resistant design and reduced hollow spaces turns it into a true specialist for extreme depths. During brood care in the deep, this creature guards its eggs by placing them in small depressions of the seafloor, where pressure remains stable and currents are minimal, preventing the fragile embryos from being damaged or washed away. It often stays motionless above the clutch for hours so predators are not attracted, and moves only slightly to guide fresh water across the eggs, because in this extreme environment, every act of brood care is a silent, precise process that determines the survival of the next generation. In this episode, you discovered how this remarkable deep-sea creature has adapted to a world where pressure, darkness, and cold punish every mistake. And all these abilities, from brood care to surviving extreme water pressure, reveal how precisely nature shapes even the most unusual forms of life. If you enjoyed this journey, I appreciate your like, your comment, and your subscription, because it supports the channel and ensures you won't miss the next chapter of the series.